Hello and welcome back to the CSL. We have right here, I'm laughing here. We have here Mig and Yilias, and they just played their first match, and so far Yilias is up 1 over Mig. We're seeing if Mig can make a comeback here, if he's gonna do some cheese, maybe, possibly. We're waiting to see. Mig is our Zerg player down in the bottom in the pink. And up at the top, Yilias in blue.
That is right, Narwhal.
I know, that was a terrible introduction, but I tried.
That's okay. We're all really bad at this game here.
Up. I was way too excited.
Both the casters and the players. Can't believe it. I'm camping, and also joining with me is Ansuke. What's up, Ansuke?
Hello.
Looks
It's
like
cold.
Mig is asking for a pause. That's boring.
Well, we should get Meeks out the game. Meeks, you need to leave.
No, it's just Mig being bad. He has to turn on map hacks.
Actually,
No,
we
he has
should.
to turn it off, he says.
We could use Meeks as our cameraman. Just bind Meeks to the camera.
Oh, these two are funny.
Well, Meeks isn't in here, he doesn't know that.
Oh, that's true.
Besides, I do the awesome follow stuff. I'm professional. Don't worry, Mig, you're horrible. That's the only funny joke I can think of right now.
No.
Or
I'm just
Mig's
curious
play.
to see what he's gonna do.
And we're back. Very
He's a
early
boot.
drone coming from Mig here.
I don't understand this. Wait, Anzuke, explain this. Sager is a boot?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm pretty sure that's not how
Anyways,
that
I'd like
works.
to draw attention to this drone that left the base ridiculous. Well, it's not really that early, I guess, but he really wants to get in there just to see. And Yilias, as normal, throws down the depot at about 15, delaying that gas because he's probably going to be doing a 1 racks expand.
Also preventing that drone from getting in his base and making a hatchery.
Yep.
And Meg is playing standard this time around. Going for the hatch first at 15, which is the standard play for ZBT.
Yeah, this is actually kind of an interesting map choice for Mig. Traditionally, this is kind of a Terran favored map because the middle is so easy to take. Or rather, the middle, once taken, it's very easy to deny the 4th and 5th bases that Zerg desperately needs to be able to power hive tech.
Yep.
And Yilias is really good with drops too. Part of the problem is that, kind of like look here, going from the natural to the 3rd, there's really not a place you can take a 4th and a 5th. You can kind of take it to the left of Mig's base or the north of Mig's 3rd, but both of those are susceptible to drops, and it's really hard to be able to access them with a ground army, unless Mig, for example, breaks down the rocks here. But that just opens up that base to more aggression.
Yeah, and those rocks themselves, even on 3-base play earlier on, can be a real headache for Zerg.
Yeah, there's times you can go through that rock. Up to the 3rd, they're just brutal to deal with, especially with the low ground tanks hammering Zerg from above.
Alright. Well, it looks like Mig is sending a drone back up into the natural.
Yeah, that's
Probably
an idea.
just to poke around. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything.
Well, until he has his lings out, it's his best way to be scouting.
Yeah.
He's probably
Indeed.
waiting
I'm
to
just waiting for it
see.
to become a hatch. I'm just
if-
waiting.
That would be stereotypical
In
Meg.
fact, I did talk to Yilias, and Yilias is expecting cheese. He's just expecting crazy things, so he's not really sure what to do against Mig. He's actually told me the other day, he's like, because we actually had Mig in our bracket, he's like, I don't know what to build against Mig. He's just so unpredictable. So...
Well, I guess Meg is being unpredictable by being standard. Because this is as standard as you can get so far.
Yeah.
Except, he's probably guessing that Yilias isn't, again, not going to do any Hellion play, which is why he isn't pumping another queen out of his natural. Which, of course, is a very good guess, since Yilias is, again, going for mostly bio and probably into tank medevac again.
Yeah, another 1 racks
Oh, my
expand.
little SCP!
Yeah.
SCV's not going to see anything. Well, actually, he's going to see that there's not creep spread and queens. Usually you'll have queens, 3 out, and then 4 and 5 making. When there's no creep tumors out here, you're pretty safe to know that it's not 6 queen kind of defensive pushing.
Yeah. Means up the front of the creep spread there. Normally, you wouldn't actually be able to get the SCV through unless the Zerg really isn't paying attention.
Looks like Yilias is going to be pushing out a little bit. Going to check to see if the third's occupied with an Overlord or a Zergling.
Hatchery?
Your
Hatchery,
hash.
perhaps?
Needs to make sure. That's always important. You don't want to get caught with your pants down
He's
and a
pretty
hatchery in your
paranoid.
bum.
Except
I'm gonna call
Yilias
it your pants
apparently doesn't
biggie.
take his pants off, so
Yes.
I don't think we will catch him with his pants down.
Mig throwing down a spine crawler in his main, kind of an odd choice. Should know that an expansion is there. In fact, you should have seen it fly down with one of these overlords. That's okay.
Now, I would be expecting to see Mig start taking his third probably very soon, probably as soon as he starts getting some of that creep spread down to the area in front of the
Yeah,
natural.
Ooh, look at
Yilias
that.
is going pretty wide with his Marines.
Yeah, he's going to try to get around here. He's skirting just out of range of that watchtower, which is very good. This is actually going to catch Mig by surprise. He has a whole bunch of lings going to be knocking down on Yilias' third. Yilias' natural is actually completely unprotected here. Once the Marines come in, I bet you Dollar Sedonis and Mig is going to come in here and pressure on the natural, probably take out a whole bunch of SCV. Looks like they're just pretty much going to miss each other completely.
Yep.
Mig speed finishes.
And here he comes in here.
Yep, Yilias coming in here. He's going to take out this queen, then the spine crawler. 24 lings on the way from Mig right now. Mig not attacking with these lings. Gonna be quite the blunder here. He needs to do damage before Yilias
Oh,
can
no,
He
he's
is
turning them
making
into
Banes.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Mig cleans up in the
Gonna try
main.
and break into the main.
Yeah.
He only
There
lost the
isn't
one
really
queen
much.
there.
There's not really much Yilias can do about this. Yilias' force is cleaned up at Mig's front, and now looks like Mig is bringing reinforcements. He's just gonna overrun.
Yeah, these bunkers do need to get up in time, and Yilias is gonna have to pull some SCVs. He's gonna lose some here, definitely. Whole bunch of links coming in here. Baneling's coming in from behind. They're gonna detonate on the
They
Marines.
noticed that the bunkers aren't quite up yet.
Oh! Huge Baneling hit coming in. And Yilias just has a handful of Marines. Gets the depot up in time. This will keep his main secure. But 3 Banelings coming in. Oh god, can he split in time? Actually, he did. Two. Oh, Yilias is actually going to be just fine here. Look at those Banelings just kind of sit there. Yep, and those were not
Well, if you leave
Bane.
them there for as long as you can, you can just prevent them from doing the mining.
Yeah, until the Marines come in and clean them up, just like Yilias just did there.
Yeah.
That was a good hold from Yilias.
Yeah, actually very good. He actually has the lead, if I'm not mistaken. They're about even on drones, but Yilias does have the better tech along with Army right now.
Yeah, he's just basically pulling a Marine King Prime and just making Marines.
Now, during all of that, Mig did of course take the chance to take his third.
I think Yilias is going to come down and punish it, though.
Yep. Oh, he's just checking if there's anything out there. Oh, everybody. Excuse me.
There he goes.
Big push from Yilias. Check in production.
Yeah, I
No
think he's probably going to go straight across the map. He'll be scouted by this center.
Yep. And
Yeah, Senor Ling is going to die for the swarm. There are 16 Lings on the way for Mig. Infestation Pit just going down along with Centrifugal Hook. But 16 Lings will not be enough, especially if you just send them in like that. Oh, God.
Yep.
Yep, it looks like this third will be going down as Anzuke
Oh,
prophesied.
yeah. I think I was the one who said that.
Okay, the one that Narwhal prophesied.
Yeah. Hit those links
Now
back
the
in.
prophetess.
Yep, and it looks like Mig is going to have to throw down. Probably spines aren't necessary, just needs more Lings and Baneling. And if Yilias...
It's quite a few Banelings.
Yilias will probably just pull back here. He has no reason to try to push up in the natural, potentially lose everything to Baneling.
Yeah, he's dropping another command center now, which is the really smart thing to do here, and pulling back.
Yeah, definitely. There goes the Marines, going back home. Having served their nation, whatever nation it is,
And it wouldn't be a match without with MiG without a Nidus network.
Indeed.
When behind, it's not Dark Shrine because you're Zerg, it's Nidus network.
Oh, look at this. At the natural, Yilias has a little SCV train line by accident. His...
Oh no!
Oh, he just fixed
Oh,
it.
there they go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I forget, who in the GSL did that?
Oh, I remember seeing that.
We can probably blame it on Anchor.
No, it was MLG. It was MLG.
Yeah, it was MLG.
It was
yeah,
cold, wasn't it?
that's why I remember seeing it.
Oh my god.
Oh, those Banelings.
Oh, a little split at the end, but
Ooh.
Yilias is
That
going
was
to
a lot
charge up
taken
there
out.
now, but there's Force Spine's going to deny any kind of cliffhanger. I don't think Yilias is paying
And
attention.
all those things too.
Good cleanup.
No. No, yeah.
And Yilias is going to do what he does best, which is kind of just constantly produce Marines and kind of hammer in MiG right. MiG doesn't have the production to be able to keep up here. But he doesn't need production when he has a Nidus Swarm.
Nidus.
Now, where do we think the Nidus Swarm is going to be?
I reckon the natural. There's not enough for him to drop one up where he has the other Overlord near the main.
Oh no, if he drops it... Oh my god.
Oh, there it goes.
Ehan
There it goes.
timing
oh,
on
he might,
that.
Yilias
That-
might scout it with this command center
He
going
did
by.
scout it. He knows it's
Yeah.
there. It's just a matter of seeing it on the mini-map. 3, 2, 1...
And there's
And
that
then-
wonderful noise is both the best and worst thing about the Nidus.
That's for all the lings? Like 8 lings
No,
came
he
out
didn't
of that.
send them all out.
And the
For
SCV.
some reason he didn't disgorge all
Oh,
of them.
it was a
That
distraction.
Oh, yeah. Because he's actually got another Nidus network up in the main.
That's actually really well played.
That was a
And
smart thing to
now
do.
that he's making Yilias pull back to have to deal with this, he's double expanding.
Yeah. And it looks like
Now-
SCBs suiciding themselves here into the choke. That's not the best thing for SCBs to be. Really needs to pull those SCBs out anytime this century. Ooh, Infester's coming in. I didn't even see the Infestor tech. I'm horrible at this game.
The Infestor tech's been up for a while, I mentioned earlier, but I was wondering where the Infestors were.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting them to still be back at his base, ready to defend any counterattack that could come. But no, he decided to send them out instead.
No. His Marines in the center are going to be surrounded.
And all of a sudden, MiG doesn't look like he's horribly behind anymore.
No,
That's the
looking
but
power
at
of
the,
Peru.
The Harvester count, we finally have MiG ahead by actually more now that he's finally getting some real damage in this third.
Yeah, big SCB.
He's now
kills
10
there.
Harvesters ahead.
Oh, is he going to get this
They're
third?
both very low on Harvesters.
Oh.
Is he?
There's no
That's,
SCV
that's a
left. Oh my
massive
God.
blunder by Yilias.
Oh, no.
Not raising that sooner.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
frazzled. And by frazzled, I
think
mean
so,
he's
too.
losing everything. Oh wow, second Mana
Yeah.
Knight is coming in.
Nidus.
Oh, one
Right in the
SCV is
main.
not enough. Oh, thanks enough. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, does he have Burrow? Yeah, he has Burrow. Okay.
Yes, he does.
Oh, scan.
However, Terran has scan.
He won't be able to kill all those. Oh, yeah, he won't. When they walk into range of that game. Wow. Just wow. Awesome action here from MiG. He was very much behind not more than 2 game minutes ago, or 3 game minutes ago. And now he's looking very poised to take this. Another Knight is coming down from MiG. I don't even know where the heck that is. Oh, at the third. That's cute.
Yeah,
I'll be
Burrowed
honest,
Infestor's
it
coming up.
really feels like Yilias is falling apart here, and that's probably why he's pulling all these SCVs
Oh
down now
my
too.
gosh.
But unfortunately, they're just going to die to those Infestors.
Well, luckily that engagement is far off enough that as long as MiG produces some length, and he should be just fine here. I think he's getting range attack, which I think is just a mistake.
Clearly
At
for
this
the
point, looks
Infested
like
Terran.
Yilias is doing one last all-in before shouting GG.
Yep. MiG should
I
be
think
able to
Yilias
defend
knows
this
at this point that
eventually.
he's lost.
Very impressive play from MiG. Good multitasking with the multiple Nidus Swarms, pulling Yilias back. He even has one Infestor back in the main, ready to do more damage if it looks like he won't be able to survive. Or if he's going to have to put on additional pressure, which probably won't be necessary. This is Yilias' last forces. 48 food to 76. I think as long as MiG plays, we'll never see a game go above 110 food.
40 to 90, actually.
Oh, infested terror bombs. Wow.
And here comes the Baneling, and they're just gonna
That's GG.
That's it.